Hello, hello, I'm Mike Dice. This is Minecraft, and this plan I had is already going wrong. Didn't even have time to explain the plan before the plan went wrong. Thank you very much for your death. Right, the plan, which immediately went wrong, never mind. That's a bit of a weird glitch. Plan is this. I wish to finish off this glass bowl because it's been going on forever. And mostly, mostly I am far enough away from the, why is this failing? I'm far enough away from where the guardians spawn that the need to have all the potions running, the water breathing, well, specifically the invisibility. Um, I don't need the invisibility quite so much. I've got a respiration helmet. Um, so I don't need the water breathing quite so much. And I'm now high up enough that I don't really need the night vision. So, and given that I've got Depth Strider and I can move faster underwater if I've got my boots on, which would make an invisibility potion not work. I'm kind of believing that I can usefully go away. Speed things up by not going the potion route. Oh, for heaven's sake. Now, obviously, as you can see, I'm in fact getting menaced by guardians, and I'm not, even with the knockback sword, I'm not knocking them back far enough, so maybe this is in fact a bad plan. It isn't going to work. You know, so hopefully, so mostly what I can do is I can actually bring myself up against the edge here, so I don't have to worry about walking off the edge or anything like that. What I do have to worry about is that I keep putting blocks in the wrong place because I'm not quite positioned. I keep thinking that there must be some magic way of positioning myself so that I won't place blocks in the wrong place. Oh, thank you very much for that, squid. So I'm trying various things like actually clicking the button myself instead of just holding it down. Oh, that seems to work. But of course I miss that, and then So I don't know if I'm actually saving time here. Now, fortunately, I'm not wasting glass because I've got a Silk Touch shovel. Now, shovel is not what you normally use against glass, but that's fine. I don't care. It's Silk Touch. That's the main thing, because that way I'm not losing glass. So what I'm hoping to do is just get this over and done with really quickly, and not have to use more potions, because potions has been kind of the bottleneck, although glass has been as well. I mean, I've had to go and dig out my area of desert, again and again and again and again. Why is that happening? There we go. Oh, yeah. I should show you the devastation that I've wrought upon the desert landscape. Well, I shall get a breath first before I do that. Keep thinking there must be a way of doing this and doing this more effectively, so that I'm heading backwards and I'm not clicking, and I'm not, I don't have that thing where I miss like I'm doing there. Oh, go away! I'm not getting the massed amounts of. You can't see me through the glass. I'm not getting huge massed amounts of guardian problem, but I'm getting just enough that I kind of wish I was invisible. But then I wouldn't have the Depth Strider thing, and because you have to take your shoes off to be invisible. It seemed to cool when I was first trying to do things by using invisibility that actually using that you could get away with feet, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Why did that not go? Oh. So it's actually been a bit aggravating. So I'd like to get this finished. I'd like to finish this off because that way I don't have to worry about doing episodes that is just plonking glass down. I can just like have done with it. Oh, for goodness sake! So bad at this. I mean, yeah, I'm not technically losing glass, but you know, I am in fact losing durability on that shovel, and it's quite an expensive shovel. It is now, I suspect, I repaired it so much that it's now too expensive to repair. I can no longer repair it, which is slightly aggravating. So I'm going to have to think about what to do. Well, I know full well what I do next is I just go up to my Pigman XP farm and I go up to level 30 again and I just enchant myself another shovel. I can, in theory. We now have our trading post set up so that we've got a really good blacksmith who does diamond. In fact, I've got two. We've got one that does diamond tools, one that does diamond weapons. And we can just get as much emerald as we want because we can generate the various crops that are wanted just, you know, in no time at all. I should really go and get myself some diamond bits and bobs, but it's actually kind of unfortunate that they are enchanted. It's not just a diamond pickaxe that you get. It's diamond with an enchantment, and actually, I'd much prefer to get an unenchanted diamond pick, and then I could just get myself up to level 30 and enchant it my own self and get a level 30 enchantment instead of the one that they give you, which isn't as good. There are ways around it, obviously. You know, if nothing else, you can get more than one, and then combine enchantments. You can enchant books and then apply those enchantments to previously enchanted items. So you are. Oh, this is. I was about to say, oh, this is working really well, and then of course it didn't. Yeah. So there are ways and means, and you know, getting diamond gear for without actually having to expend actual diamonds is a really neat thing to be able to do. Oh, where'd that go? I've actually managed to get a few more diamonds. I have a mighty 11 diamonds in my storehouse at the minute, which is not very many as diamonds go. Certainly, there's not a lot you can do with 11 diamonds. Takes about 20. Well, I could make a full tool set off that certainly, but certainly wouldn't be able to make myself armor. What we might want to do, in fact, we probably definitely want to do with that village, is to get yet more. I don't want to see anything. Is to get yet more villagers and more blacksmiths and so on, and get their trades up to maximum until we get one that does do armor, and then we'll have armor as well as weapons. Now I wonder, I may finally be in a position of having more glass than I need, which has been a while since I've been there. It'd be quite nice to be back into that situation. Then I'm going to have to start thinking about. See, I don't know. Now I don't know. I'm doing two at a time, but I'm doing it much slower, so I don't know if this is helping. So then I'm going to start thinking about what I'm going to use to dry out all this. this surface, because the way I was doing it before on the temple that was in my, I'm not doing it this way. See, this is more, this is faster. Oh, go away. Where have you gone? Where have you gone? There we go. The way I did it before involved an awful lot of sand. But of course, I've been making sand into glass for quite a while now. So I'm sure I'll find other things to do with large amounts of glass. You are in the way. Go away. Go away. Thank you. But yeah, I'm going to have to go and start mining either more sand, or the other possibility is gravel. Because I don't particularly mind having lots of gravel. And then start the drying out process, which is probably going to take a while. I keep meaning to do some of these things and then put them into a time lapse, so I can do them and record them and still have a bit of an episode to do. But that actually involves a lot of work. So it's never quite been possible to arrange. Who hit me there? You did. It is interesting that I keep getting hit on this side. I really wasn't getting hit on any of the other sides. Just really this one. I think it's kind of interesting. Oh dear, can I finish this one off before I decide this episode's been going on too long? Oh, you! Ah. Squids get in the way. That's because the squids do not understand that when I finish this, there will be no guardians zapping them anymore, and then their lives will be much better and certainly longer. Although I suspect if you wanted to make essentially an ink sac farm, you could do this so I'm just going to preemptively murder you. Come here, you. Depth Strider is pretty good because I'm moving quite quickly. Oh. Normally I really wouldn't be able to have gotten there quickly enough. But yeah, guardians and squids spawning, and then they'll kind of automatically generate squid ink. Oh, I lost my shovel. No, I just put it over there for some reason. Depth Strider is actually pretty good. I'm quite pleased with having got hold of some Depth Strider bits. I shall probably have to be very careful not to break them, because replacing them would be a bit of a pain, because Depth Strider has been pretty rare. I think this is the first time I've seen it. I've enchanted a fair few boots in my time. Oh, I keep missing the... And I always place some extra ones when I get to the end of a row, so... Never mind, eh? Well, I'm not entirely convinced this is actually faster in the long run, because we're only doing one of them, and I keep having to go back and adjusting and getting rid of the ones that I accidentally placed in the wrong place, all that kind of stuff, and I need to stop and get some air or I'll die. But another advantage of now that I'm very close to the surface, not only can I see, but the surface is nice and close, so I'm able to get up and grab that breath of air very, very quickly. Much easier than working down the road. So I've nearly got... Oh, who's killing me now? You are. You're being annoying. Stop it. Stop it now. Oh, gone away. Like a lot of things, they can't seem to see through transparent blocks. Oh, who is hitting me there? Oh, you are. Come back here. Right, yeah, you go fight those squids. That's what you should do. In fact, I'm going to go back this way. I'm going to actually drop more. Wow. You'd thought I'd be able to do the exact same thing, only backwards, but no, I actually dropped way more spare blocks going the other way. Maybe it's because I've got less practice going this way. So I thought adding a little bit might stop that thing where I, drop a whole bunch when I get to the ends here. When I stop, because I've hit that block there, I'm going to stop and then suddenly I've placed tons of glass blocks, which I then have to unplace. But no, that is not what is going on. I'm just incompetent. So I go back the way and then place way more because I'm going the opposite direction. I suppose it's simply because I've got that practice. I've got a feel for going this way, going clockwise, and moving. So I'm moving to the right. I've just got a feel for it now, having done it for so long. Whereas going the other way is like, no, that's new. It's new and strange. I don't know how to do it. I think I'm going to finish this off, and then I'm going to call this episode a day. Oh, for heaven's sake! Just immediately. So while I do that, I'm going to say thanks so much for watching. Hit like, subscribe if you're enjoying these videos. Come visit Enough Dice, enoughdice.com. We are available also on Twitter and on Facebook. And so you'll be able to find links to those in the YouTube description. And until next time, dig for victory.